Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Read about Genesis and the hidden story behind Ipob and the fate of Nnamdi Kanu. Read about the Genesis and the hidden story behind Ipob and the fate of Nnamdi Kanu. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. There has been a unique movement to formalize the emancipation of the southeastern states that are a part of this Biafra area ever since the Nigerian Civil War in 1967, which was fought between the Nigerian government and the separatist Biafra state. The indigenous people of Biafra Ipob, an organization dedicated to carrying out the goals of the Odumegwu Ojukwu, the Biafran leader, during the Civil War, has played a significant role in shaping this conflict in modern times. This has caused confrontation with the Nigerian government, which objects to its separatist ethos. We provide a window into the operation of the company. A separatist movement that began in the 1960s is where the Ipob movement got its start. The movement, which was led by Lieutenant Colonel Odumegwu Ojukwu, claimed to speak for the interest of the Southeast area, which felt disenfranchised by a central government presided over by people from the nation's north. The Dawes aspired to establish the Republic of Biafra in order to liberate themselves from the constraints of the Nigerian government. The authorities' inability to defuse the situation led to a civil war that raged from 1967 to 1970. The overriding separatist concept persisted despite losing the conflict, simmering underneath the surface. In a way, the idea's continuing importance is evidence of the state's failures to adequately reintegrate the southeast area. Since Ojukwu's rise and collapse, several additional pro-Biafra organizations have emerged, including as the Biafra Zionist movement and the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, MASOB, BZM. The most recent is Ipob. The strategy led by Nnamdi Kanu is still to secede from Nigeria and establish an independent Biafran state in Nigeria's southeastern region. Before he founded Radio Biafra in 2009, Kanu was mostly unknown. He campaigned for the liberation of Biafrans while criticizing the administration while broadcasting to Nigeria from London. The Nigerian security forces detained him in 2015 on suspicion of sedition, ethnic provocation, and treasonable crime. The movement has made significant progress over the years, with Kanu as its leader and Radio Biafra. The Ipob movement has grown in power, while Nnamdi Kanu is regarded as its people's supreme leader. This has been a source of unity since Kanu was put in prison. In response, his followers have protested and marched against his detention. These protests have frequently ended in fatalities. According to a study by Amnesty International, between 2015 and 2016, the Nigerian security forces allegedly killed 150 pro-Biafra protesters in an effort to suppress their demonstrations. Tensions in the southeast of Nigeria have been fueled further by this violent crackdown on pro-Biafra demonstrators. At least 150 people have died as a result of this careless and trigger-happy approach to crowd control, and we worry that the true number may be far higher, according to Mahmoud Kamara, interim director of Amnesty International Nigeria. This disproportionate carnage appears to be largely the result of the Nigerian government's choice to use the military to respond to pro-Biafra events. The authorities ought to start on an unbiased inquiry right away and charge those responsible. After a reported altercation between military forces and Ipob members in Umuahia, the capital of Abia State, in 2017, the Federal High Court in Abuja declared Ipob to be a terrorist group, which led to the designation of Ipob as such. Although the Biafran faction appealed, the decision was affirmed. The US government has chimed in and stated that it does not consider Ipob to be a terrorist group. Security personnel frequently search the houses of Ipob members as tensions between the group and the police remain high. This led to the first introduction of a sit-at-home order, which was intended to demonstrate the extent of popular support of their effort to establish an independent Biafra. As a once a year ceremony to remember civil war casualties, it has since changed into a tactic to raise awareness of Kanu's arrest, because Ipob fervently advises Southeast citizens to stay indoors whenever he is charged. So my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what